Hey, everybody.
Good evening, everybody. Who's first on our list up there?
We already have one viewer, so we'll see. That's just a note. Viewer comments show up on here. Good. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. It was pretty nice out this evening.
It was a nice day. Beautiful day.
We got out a little bit today. Went and had a coffee downtown. Hey, Brian's on. I knew that Brian's going out and Cliff. I saw Cliff was going to be. There we go. This week I was curious if we were going to have this crazy shuttling thing today, but I forgot that that's not that trip. So that's good. Just the bus. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Welcome in. Is it the holidays technically now that we started, or does the holiday start on Thanksgiving? I'm always curious.
No, I think it started already.
If Halloween sort of starts.
Yes, I think so. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it is. It doesn't quite feel like it, but sort of.
It's coming, and it's getting colder and colder.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, Michael, good to see you on. Karen Johnson, good to see you. Fantastic. Well, we wanted to start off by saying, thank you, veterans, for your service. We've got a few that we know of that we were going to shout out to, like
Mark Stevens, Mitchell Bell,
and my brother Mitch,
Bill, one of our shuttle drivers.
Yep.
My brother and his wife, Mark and Faye Spelleberg, Kerwin Lucian.
Yep.
And Mark Thompson.
Yep. Thank
you very much for your service and your sacrifice.
I'm sure there are other of you out there that are part of our, Excite Travel Tribe. If you did have military service and you want to shout out, certainly put it in the chat. Let us know what branch of military you're in. We'd love to share it. But for everybody that has connections, everybody has some connection to our military, and so it's a good time to just stop and remember them and give them a special shout out today and say thank you. So
yes,
super, super excited. I'm sure the people out there we forgot didn't mean to, but let us know, like I said, in the chat. We'd love to give you a shout out. So we have a lot of cool stuff to talk about tonight. It was been a great week. We have had a couple of tours out and back and stuff leaving. So we have one that's out right now and one that came back. So one that came back was Brian's tour. They were at Dollywood and Biltmore. Here is a picture of his group. Him and Robert took that trip out there. So that is in front of the Biltmore, and it's all decorated for Christmas now. So super awesome.
The people had a wonderful time.
Yep.
They loved those two.
We love Brian and Robert. It's such a great trip. And what was so cool too is beyond amazing Christmas lights and great stories and great memories too, that repeat rewards where you sign up for a trip on a trip. It had a lot of people sign up for more trips on that one.
Right.
Christmas markets are Europe, River Cruise next year, Mackinac Island in the summertime, New York City, all kinds of great stuff. So super grateful for Brian and just helping coordinate all that. It's still kind of a new process for us. And to all of our great guests who are excited and trust us enough to book another trip, we love that. So Debbie Douglas, good to see you. Hi, Bert. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Jody. Okay, so we have another tour that is out. They're flying back tonight.
Right.
Hawaii. And here is a picture. That is a real picture that Chris took from their room on Kauai, I believe.
Right.
Is it Kauai? No. Sorry, that is on Maui. I mean, look at that rainbow. It lands right there on those rocks. People were doing cliff diving off those rocks right there. I mean, it's just spectacular. If you pan to the left, the ocean comes closer to where those kind of huts are. So literally, when I say ocean front, it's not like walk across the street ocean. It is on the ocean.
Beautiful. And I must say, Jay, knock on wood, everything has been going just great with all of our tours.
Yeah. Lately, we've had a lot of great experiences. And so, that's a good testament to all of our staff who are really working hard behind the scenes to iron out any possible kinks, and to all of our guests for going with the flow and having a great time, knowing you're in great hands. Yeah, it's true. This is Maui. This is a picture from Maui, Kauai.
Oh, look at that.
Sunset there. Just absolutely beautiful. All the palm trees. That never gets old.
No.
Never gets old. So that's the ones that comes back tonight. They get back in the morning. And then we have one leaving tomorrow morning. Which one's that?
That's Nashville. Nashville leaves bright and early tomorrow morning. Cliff and I believe Robert. Isn't Robert going to be on that one too?
He is.
Yep. And they're going to be out from the 11th to the 16th. And they'll be in Nashville.
Yep. They're going to see of course, They're going to see the Country Music Hall of Fame. They're going to have the singing duo, right?
That's
Do
right.
the city tour.
Right.
They're going to get to see a show at the Grand Ole Opry. They get to do isn't there a showboat too?
The Jackson Showboat.
Jackson Showboat. Kelsey Ballerini is going to be the performer there while they're at the Grand Ole Opry, which is a huge singer, huge star. And that's the way the Opry is. You just sign up for it, and you never know who's going to show up.
Right.
And it just so happens this time is a big star. So.
And they're going to go to the Anheuser-Busch.
Yep. In St. Louis.
And maybe they'll see the Clydesdale.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a ball there. And the other one that's going to be going out Monday is the Branson Departs Monday. And that is November 17th to the 20th. Mm-hmm. And Pat and Jane are going to be taking that one. I don't remember who's their driver.
Nashville might be back in time. I'm not sure of the driver. If it is, then it would be Robert taking them back down there, but I am unsure. Hey, Denise, good to see you all. Good to see you. Jolene, has anybody seen the Hallmark movie Christmas at Biltmore? I don't know if I've seen that one.
I don't think
they all kind of run together for me, so I'm not sure. Yeah, we just got over the Halloween movies, so so super excited. It's we don't have that many tours left after that. We've got the Christmas Market of Europe. We got some Christmas one days in New York City and everything coming up, but otherwise sort of winds down for a couple of weeks before it all picks back up again with New Orleans in January. So it's an exciting time. Okay. So tonight we're going to go over 2 tours that'll get your mind into the spirit of spring. This first tour we're going to talk about. Cindy's going to go through is a new tour we did last year with Pat. This is a really cool, very cool 3-day trip, very popular with our single travelers. But for anybody, it's just a great 3-day getaway, fun girls trip. And so what do you have for us for this trip?
We're going to go to St. Charles and Herman.
Awesome.
And it's going to be May 28th to the 30th. Nice, short little trip. It's 3 days, 5 meals, and it's $6.99 per person. And what are we going to do here? Well, naturally, we're going to have a fantastic welcome dinner because we always have that. And then the next day, we're going to tour St. Charles, and then we're going to stroll around downtown, and we're going to go shopping, and we'll have lunch down there, and then we're going to go to the bed and breakfast. Right.
Yep.
That's nice, and I think that bed and breakfast has music at night too.
Yeah. And what town are we going to be in for the bed and breakfast?
For the bed and breakfast, we are going to be in. Where are we going to be? In Herman. Duh.
Has anybody been to Herman? Famous. They have the Stonehill Winery. We're gonna do that, aren't we?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the next day. We do a private tour of the Stonehill Winery, and then we're going to have the chef at this place, and he's going to prepare lunch for us there. Oh, and I forgot. We are going to see the classic cars.
Yes.
So, and you got to see that. The showroom is just full of collective cars. The guys will like that. So maybe we'll have some guys go on this tour.
Yeah.
Right?
It's super unique. The point is to be small town. We know we're going to stay at bed and breakfast, which is really cool. In St. Charles, we stay at a hotel right down by where all the shops are. And it's just like, if you've been to Galena, it's similar to Galena. St. Charles. It's downtown. That downtown area is very similar to that. And
lots of shopping.
Yep.
And lots of food.
And then Herman is that small town vibe. We're going to take good care. You have some really good times in Herman, and then get you home. So if you have a lot of questions about that trip or want to know more about it, obviously call our office. Pat is here tomorrow, and she's been on that trip, so she has a lot of ins and outs with it too.
Right. And which one do you have today?
So our tour, this one is the brand new one for next year. This is a part of our 3-part series. This is the Tulip Time in Holland. So this is going to be May 7th through the 11th. And it's going to be 5 days, 7 meals, and it's $14.99 round trip. This is a bus tour. So it would depart, obviously, at Norfolk, Fremont, Lincoln, Omaha, and Des Moines. If you're getting picked up at, what do we call that, Wings, that Flying J, Avoca area, pick you up there too, kind of along the way. So that's the direction that we're heading out there. And the first day we get all the way to the Chicagoland area. And we're going to visit, on the way, we're going to visit the Des Moines Botanical Gardens, just to sort of get you all geared up in your flower mindset to first opportunity to see some great masterpieces in the floral area where you're going to see different varieties of flowers that are blooming in the springtime. And by May, they'll be absolutely gorgeous out there. So it'll be a great time to visit the gardens. And then when we get to the evening to Chicago, we're going to have a spectacular welcome dinner, of course, to kick off your adventure. Kind of by then, you'll have gotten to know some of the guests, and it'll be a good time to settle into your hotel for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then the next couple of days are going to be all about the festival. So sometimes we spend at the festival, sometimes we spend other times out at the farms where the tulips are grown. So today we're going to kick off the festival as we travel north. Obviously, we'll leave Chicago, and then we're going to arrive in Holland. This is where the festivities are going to begin, where you're going to see the colorful flower beds that showcase the artistry of where the tulips are planted and how they're celebrated in the town and the Dutch settlement. The Kinder Parade, we're going to get to experience some of the Kinder Parade. That's a little kid parade. That's always a tradition of the festival that people enjoy seeing. And they're all dressed up in traditional Dutch costumes and scrubs the street before the actual start.
Right. They always do that. They always scrub this. Why do they do that?
It's sort of like cleaning the path, or like starting a new path. So get rid of all the old juju before the new tour comes in.
Excuse me.
The new festivities come in. So good luck, I think. We are going to see a show at the Knickerbocker Theater. That's really popular there. And then we're going to have dinner with a local cafe before settling into our hotel overnight in the area. Sound good?
Yes.
Sounds great. Okay, the next day is about the tulips and the Dutch heritage. So this is when you're going to actually go out to a Dutch field where you're going to see how they grow millions of tulips at a time. You're going to visit a Dutch windmill. You're also going to get to have a delicious Dutch lunch and the Windmill Island Gardens. You're also going to get to go see where they carve all the wooden shoes and go to Niels Dutch Village, which is where it talks about Dutch life and the Dutch experience, and learn about why the Dutch settled in Holland, Michigan, and kind of what life was like back in the good old days of wooden shoes, which sounds not that fun.
That sounds very... My feet hurt when you say that.
I know. It's crazy. Day 4, this is where the big parade is. So this is when you think about like the Pella Tulip Festival, they have that parade. This is like that on steroids. Think of like a mix of that and the Rose Bowl parade. It's very big and intense, and you'll have reserved seating for that. We already have all this reserved, actually. So we are in. We were the first ones to make reservations with the festival up there. So Bree did a great job. She was on it. So we have all the best stuff for you, all the best sites. And then we're going to sort of spend the rest of the afternoon at the festival sort of after lunch. And then we will head back towards the Chicagoland area and come back for our farewell dinner, spend the night in Chicago. And then the next day, we're going to get up and make our way back to Omaha. And that sort of breaks it up nice and easy. So
right.
I think we're actually going to spend time in Amana Colony on the way home. So you can get another great sort of German-Dutch lunch and time to shop out there.
Don't forget the dumplings and the sauerkraut.
Yeah, just the best. And it's in the springtime. All the flowers will be out. It'll be great.
They have a lot of shops there now.
Yeah, they do.
So you'll have plenty of shopping if you want to go to shopping.
So again, that's part of a 3-part series that we've created. So we have the one day, whether you're in the Nebraska area, it'd be the tulip time and tulip festival in Pella. If you're in our Kansas market, Kansas region, that is going to be the Tulip Fest in Oz. So that's around the same time frame, just closer to Kansas City. And then this is a multi-day tour in the United States. It's the biggest tulip festival in the United States, in North America, there in Holland, Michigan. And then in 2027, we will have the Holland in Europe trip where you'll get to go and experience that. So make sure to jump on this trip. It should be amazing. I cannot wait to go up there. It's the first one. I don't know who's guiding this one off the top of my head. I never seem to write that down before we get going. Suppose I could look it up. So that is the so how many people on here have been to the Tulip Festival in Pella? Or has anybody been to the Holland Festival? That would be curious. I wonder if anybody's already been there. Let's see. The guide list is... Here we go. Okay, let's see here. Tulip Festival is... Alyssa.
All right.
So Alyssa is the guide for the Tulip Festival in Michigan. Let's see here. Jerry and Jill said they went to the Pella trip. It was great. Cindy has been to Holland. Great. Jody went to Pella. Awesome. Bert Anderson said, I have. You have been to Pella or to Holland? Love Holland, Michigan. Been both festivals. Oh, good. Oh, Brian, of course. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, we'll have to probably pick your brain and make sure that our schedule all makes sense. Bree's done a killer job of it, but it's always good to have somebody in there.
That's right.
Darlene says she did Pella many times. Who was that? Oh, Pella. Oh, good. Karen, I've been to Pella Festival 2 times. I was in Holland, Michigan in September. Oh, fantastic. Katie Donner has been many times to Pella. Yep, that's true. Hi, Denise. Good to see you. Tom, good. Tom and Kay are on. Hi, Mark. On the graphs are on. Suzanne Thompson. Oh, super cool. That's great. So again, 2 fantastic trips that you will love. It's the springtime. We're about 5 or 6 months out, so now's the time to get those plans made. And we're getting to be around family, so this is the good time to sort of share these itineraries with people. You can print the brochures off online, print a couple before the holidays come, so you don't have to do it the day of, and then you can just have them lay around, have the catalog out. It'll totally catch their eye. They're gonna wonder what that giraffe's doing, and they're gonna say, "Hey, aren't you going on these trips? Yeah, you should come." Hi, Lori. Hi, Barb. Good to see you. Karen. Yep. Karen said the dancers wear 5 to 10 pairs of socks to dance in the wooden shoes so they don't come off.
Really?
Oh, yeah, because the holes in the shoes are so big.
Oh, my gosh.
That's wild.
Okay, then.
Okay, so
what do we have coming up here?
We have a couple of things coming up. Everybody now should have received the email about our food drive for the holidays. So, it's been kind of crazy with all the stuff going on with the government shutdown, and just the holidays in general are kind of a needy time for folks that are trying to make cash meet all the ends with the gifts and everything. And so we want to help our communities out. And so a food drive is a really cool way to do that. And it's kind of simple for our guests to do. It's sort of on the simpler side for us to manage and quickly give back to our community.
Right.
And so you can check out the email, but there are some details that we want to share with you. So the first one actually starts with Branson, which leaves on Monday.
Okay.
And so let's pull the details.
What do you have to do?
Okay. So in the email, it has the dates and times, but basically when we are at a tour location in Lincoln or Omaha, we're starting with those. That is where you could meet the bus and deliver food. Okay. So even if you're on tour, great, bring 10 items. If you are not on tour, great, you can still meet them there. And the times and locations are listed on the email. We have it here. So for instance, November 17th is the first one. That is Monday. That is our Branson trip. In Lincoln, they'll be there at 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. And in Omaha, 7:30 to 8. And you can just look for the Excite purple flag, or you can see the big charter bus there. We'll be there. You can just bring it in a bag and tie it off. And for every 10 items you bring, you get your name entered into a drawing. And we have 3 amazing gift baskets that Cindy's worked really hard to curate. It's got some Excite goodies. It's got some gift certificates, gift cards. It's got all of this stuff worth $300 or more. And so you get to be entered into those for those drawings right before the holidays.
And this is for the people that are going on the tour. And if you aren't going on the tour and you feel like getting up early in the morning, you can come and see us.
Yes. And so the dates are November 17th, both Omaha and Lincoln. It's the pickup location. So you would go to like the Country Inn Suites in Lincoln or the DoubleTree Hotel in Omaha. November 17th. November 22nd is when the next one is, 5:30 to 6 in Lincoln and 6:30 to 7. On those days, because it is a weekend, we have a midday delivery. So you could do 12 to 1 in both locations. So if you don't want to get up early, that is when you could drop the food off, right? Midday, right? You're doing errands out in town. You picked up your food items at Walmart, bring them over. We'll take them all for you, get you entered into the drawing.
Right. And
then back. December 6th, same thing. So we have another weekend. You can meet early in the morning for the bus departures, or if you're out and about, you can do a midday 12 to 1. And then the final delivery date is December 7th, 7:30, and 8:30 at the pickup locations. So then after that date, then we will do the drawing on a Tour Tuesday for those 3 baskets. So they'll be there.
Right.
So now if you're in Kansas and we could pick up, if you're on Kansas, we're picking you up, bring it, we can put it on the bus and have it come back with us. If you're on tour at all, you can bring them. If you have a fly-in tour like the Christmas markets of Europe or New York City, don't worry about it this time around. Or come to one of the other places. Don't bring it with you on the tour because we're not going to have a way to do all that like at the airport. So just either bring it to the pickup locations for a different date or just wait for another opportunity to help out the community. So that's those.
And then guess what? We're going to have that. Don't forget the mingle and the jingle.
Mm-hmm. Where's it at?
It's going to be at Lucas's at the Prairie and Blue.
Mm-hmm.
And this is November 20th from 5:30 to 8.
Yep.
And this is for all of our Excite guests and their friends.
Yes.
So just come. We're going to have a little bit of wine, a little bit of cookies,
yep.
A little bit of cheesecake, a little bit of sweets. It'll be nice. And then we're giving away a ton of gifts. A ton of them. We'll be pulling throughout the night.
Yep. So you don't have to wait till the very end to get your gift. There's all kinds of stuff going on throughout the event, so it'll be really fun. Karen said, we're coming to Omaha for the one-day Christmas tour on December 7th. December 7th. That's 7:30 to 7:30 and 8 to 8:30. That's the pickup times. So bring them then. That would be great. We would love it. Right. And then we are, Sue gave us the idea. We're going to donate this stuff to the Neighborhood food site. So if you can't, and you can go to their website and show what they need the most. So that's cool.
Oh, that's good.
Food and hygiene items they accept.
Oh, okay.
So we are going to do other things like this. So if you're thinking about donating for pets and everything, we're going to do a different one for that. So this one's sort of other people this time, but we have other opportunities to contribute to other people that need. So, but anyway, Jingle Mingle, come out. It'll be so fun. Help Lucas out in his beautiful shop. I keep seeing his posts, and I just want to go there so bad. But I'm going to hold out until next Thursday.
You're going to decorate your new house.
Yes, I know. I'm waiting to kind of put on my tree until we see what's out there and let that set the theme. Yeah. So usually have it out there.
Jay just redid his house.
Yeah, I did do new floors upstairs because the dogs and the carpet do not mix. So now it's dog proof.
It's beautiful.
It'll be cool.
Beautiful.
Okay,
what's left here? Oh, we have these extra. We have room on these Christmas tours. We still have some room on the Christmas Classic here in Omaha. So, and that is December 7th. Mm-hmm. So if you want to sign up, please sign up. And then we also have the Kansas City Classic Christmas. That's a one day also. It's pretty much just like our Omaha one with a show and going out to eat and seeing various things throughout the day, Christmas places. And that one is going to be on December 13th. And then we also have the Kansas City 2-day Christmas trip. And that one is December 6th and 7th. Yeah. We have room on those Christmas ones. So if you want to do something for Christmas, sign up.
Yeah, it's a great investment. Everybody's always saying they don't want gifts and stuff. Mm-hmm. Those are really awesome gifts that you guys will make memories together and enjoy. So if your schedule allows it, come out there and enjoy us and join us. You can sign up online. You can call our office and do it really quick. Super easy.
Right. And in Omaha we're gonna see Scrooge.
Mm-hmm. Christmas Carol.
Yep. Christmas Carol. And then in Kansas City, I believe we're gonna see the Nutcracker.
We are seeing Nutcracker, yeah.
So 2 great shows. You'll love them.
And then we can't believe it, but the first 2 trips of the year we have almost sold out. So if you're thinking about getting away, New Orleans, that has 6 seats left. So think about you jumping on that trip. That is going to be January 26th to the 31st, right in the heart of winter. So you want to make sure that you get out there and I meant to say that. Okay, so New Orleans is almost full. That's not the right dates though. And then South Padre Island is almost full. That has 6 seats left as well, and those have been very, very popular. So, and then Gulf Shores is right on its heels in March. That's also filling up very fast. And even Charleston, we worked on that today.
Yes,
that's way ahead. That's got it's half sold out, and it's pretty early for that trip. So, any of those ones coming at the beginning of the year, if you want to get your seat reserved, just put on the deposit. That way you have it, and then something comes up, you can always change your mind, but at least you save your seat.
That is so great that we're having them early in the year.
Yeah,
people are really wanting to get away into the nice weather. Yeah.
Yeah, we had that cold spell just this weekend. That was crazy. That reminded us that it's time to get somewhere else. So Cindy and Bree are taking Hawaii. That's in March.
Right.
We have a great group of, I think there's 14, 15, 16 now on that trip. So we take about 20. So that one also, about 4 spots left. So if you want to go to Hawaii with Cindy and Bree and Tom and get on that trip, that is spectacular. We showed you those pictures. You're going to stay at the same resorts. That is when the whales migrate. So you will have, I can almost guarantee you will see whales.
They're right off the shore, right?
Right off the shore.
Oh,
You could
God.
watch them breach all day long. It's crazy.
That'll be great.
Yep.
Can't wait.
And let's see here. Okay, I have the Caribbean cruise. So we have a great group going on that trip. It's a small group. If you are interested in that, we have like 2 rooms left of our small group of 10 to 12, I think 10. So you would be number 11 and 12, 13, 14. And that'll be a fun group to go out and do a cruise in February. And then the year just sort of takes off from there. So.
And then we aren't going to see the year until next December. Right?
Who's guiding New Orleans?
Who's guiding New Orleans?
I want to say it's Paige, but I'm going to change. Nope, it is Mark Thompson.
Oh.
So Mark Thompson is guiding New Orleans. That'll be super awesome. Paige has done it before. Carrie's done it before. Paige did it last year in the snowstorm. So Mark's doing it this year. We just met with Mark this afternoon for coffee. That was really fun. Great to catch up with him.
He's a great guy.
Let's see who else is guiding some trips coming up. South Padre is with Cliff. And we've got Best of Florida. That's a fly-in tour, February 16th to the 24th. That is a revamped tour that is different than we did last time. That is a 9-day tour. Goes all over Florida, full circle, all the way down to the Keys. So you'll get a great experience on there. That's got Bill and Chris on it. Gulf Shores is Carrie. And Hawaii, like I said, is Bree and Cindy. Iceland is sold out, you guys. Iceland is sold out. We had other people add the wait list. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Pat is taking that trip. That is a sold out trip. Natchez and Memphis is Steph Shank. And then we've got
Owen.
Southwest Trains. We have so
Southwest
many trains tonight. Savannah is Carrie. Tulip Time and KC. I mean, it just goes on. Texas Wine Countries. So many. That is so wild. So, any other questions out there for us? What's going on out in our Travel Tribe world? Anybody going on the trip tomorrow besides Cliff?
If they are, they're probably in bed, Jay.
That is probably true. I had to get up. It's not too early. It's an 8 a.m. departure from Omaha.
Well,
so
that's
not
so bad.
Yeah.
It's those 6 o'clock ones, and 5 o'clock ones.
That's great. Okay. Anything else you want to remind people of? I think we covered all kinds of good stuff. Guys, thank you all so much for being here. Can't wait for Southwest Trains. Yep, Brian Stark's taking Southwest Trains. So fun. Albuquerque to Las Vegas. Fantastic. You all have a great week. Enjoy it. Enjoy the nice weather coming this weekend. And we will see you all next Tuesday.
Yes.
And then hopefully we'll see you Monday morning for the food drive. But otherwise, Tuesday night, we'll see you here.
Oh, and don't forget, your turkeys are going to be on special this coming week.
That's true.
So if you need a turkey, check it out.
All right, everybody, have a great evening. We'll catch you all later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.